I want you to think back to year 1993. Kirby was in a great place then. Kirby's Adventure had just released with great game sales and great reviews. And so, with any game with great sales, you want a sequel. But the next mainline game would take some years to be released. So, they eventually made a spin-off. And that spin-off game was Kirby's Pinball Land in 1993. So, in today's video, I'm gonna see if this game still holds up today, or if it's the same quality as Sonic Spinball on the Master System. But before we start, I want to make one thing clear. This video is part of a project where I go to my older videos and redub with new audio and, some different editing. So, if you like this video, all you gotta do is leave a comment telling me, and I can do way more of these. Now, on to the story. Okay, in this game's riveting story, King Dedede falls on Kirby's head, makes some pinball tiles appear, and they bounce. Man, move over, Kirby Star Allies. This is a new, best Kirby story of all time. Alright, I'm joking, but this game doesn't actually have a story, which is kinda odd, since the last game, Kirby's Adventure on the NES, had a pretty good story. Like, there's absolutely nothing I can talk about since there's nothing there. It got to the point where I looked up the game's manual, which it didn't even have the story there, but it does have some pretty nice artwork, which I will save for the next segment. But due to this, unfortunately, and I mean that from the bottom of my soul, I really don't want to do this, I'm gonna have to give the story of this game a big flat thumbs down. Maybe the presentation will be better. This game looks like Kirby's Dream Land in the best way possible. Everything manages to look colorful despite being in black and white. All the sprites are drawn simple but beautifully. And these sprites also are pretty dang expressive. I always know what a sprite is, and they don't look poorly drawn at all. I don't think there's a single bad sprite in this entire game. And the music? Well, the title screen's pretty good, but most of the soundtrack is actually ripped from previous games or remixes. The music on the title screen is so silly and bubbly that I just love it. Here's a sample of it right now. If you don't want to listen to it, you can skip to the time above. And with great visuals and good music, the presentation in Kirby's Pinball Land gets 2 thumbs up. Slap those PNGs on the screen. Alright, we're doing really good. Time to move on to one of the most important parts of any game, the gameplay. It sure is pinball, right? You can move the flappers and shake the table, and that's it. But a simple game does not mean a bad game. In any pinball game ever, the most important part of the game is the physics itself. And I heard a lot, and I mean a lot, of bad things about this game's physics. I've heard they're janky, not responsive, and just plain old bad. But either I played the wrong copy of the game, or I'm delusional. The second one's probably correct. But I found these physics actually really good. When I get a game over, and it happens a lot, it always feels like I'm the one who got the game over, and not the game messing up. It feels like I killed Kirby. I'm the murderer. To me, they don't feel janky, they feel just right. Maybe I just got really good at pinball after all the times I played Sonic Spinball. Who knows? But what I do know is that the gameplay gets 2 thumbs ups. Slap those PNGs, bro! Now, onto my final thoughts. So, what do I overall think of Kirby's Pinball Land? I think it's a short and sweet, fun time. It's not mind-blowing and impressive like Kirby's Adventure, but it's just a fun time. When I'm bored, I can just boot up this game on my totally legal Nintendo device and start playing for a couple hours. It won't blow your mind, but if you're looking for a quick, skill-based game, then this is the perfect one for you. I'd give Kirby's Pinball Land a 8.0 out of 10, an update from the original review. And I'll see you next time. Adios!